I want those and those. Ooh, and I also want those. Stepping into Suzanne George's shoe shop on Church Street is like entering a time warp. Suzanne and her coworker Peter have been making custom shoes together for almost 10 years. The craftsmanship and detail these two put into their creations is absolutely stunning. But also the way they make things is extremely unique and traditional. Every part of the shoe is worked by hand, whether it's stitching the leather or using a hammer to affix a heel. The whole atmosphere in the shop is chill and old-fashioned, especially with old jazz tunes and the smell of sweet leather floating through the air. I chatted with Suzanne about what it means to be a shoemaker and about the process of making handmade footwear. Where did you learn how to make shoes?
In England.
In England.
Yeah, and then Peter learned in Italy, in his country, and you're just kind of always studying it because it's new all the time.
Yeah.
Every foot's a new sort of canvas, and there's no rules that apply because they're sort of broken and restructured all the time. It's like this recipe that you're constantly mixing and remixing and figuring out how you can get it to fit, get it to last long, make it something pretty, and shapes and scale and all that you feel are a good sort of, that pull the whole thing together. Yeah, so these are some of the people that are up right now that we're building lasts for. And then the next stage of what we do is, after we take a while to build this and kind of get the preliminary toe shape in and stuff, we'll start to scale and develop the design direction. So what I've got over here, a very rudimentary sketch, went to paper patterns. As you could tell, we're hugely low-tech. I mean,
that's awesome.
you know, recycled rainbow grocery paper bags. And this is after the leather has been prepared and skived and cut and stitched, folded and all this. This is what an upper looks like. Peter's mounting. What he's done already is he's taken the upper, he cut an insole, he put something called a toe box and a counter in there to give the shoe some form and shape and longevity. And then what he's done, and this is a walking casual shoe, he's hand sewing the internal welt. So that's what you're seeing here. You know, all men's shoes have this, depending on categories and such. It depends. Every order will require something different, but this is what it looks like when a hand sewn shoe is the welt's being put on.
How long does it take to make a pair? In general?
Anywhere between 40 and 80 hours. And that huge range of time. Sometimes if we're making a knee boot and we build one of those mock-ups, you know, and we're doing a ton of development on it and the fitting is involved, that's when they'd be sort of at that higher end of the hours.
As I was leaving, I noticed a photo of Mother Teresa on the wall and asked about it. Turns out, Peter used to make sandals for her, and to this day, he makes shoes for the Sisters of the Missionaries of Charity. For Suzanne and Peter, shoes are not just a commodity, but a way for them to share something beautiful with the rest of the world.
And then it really depends, like when you see somebody try something on that really fits them and really speaks to who they are, it's like it takes on yet another level of being dear to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally. This is Ariel Soto for the SF Bay Guardian.